Gonzalo Garcia faces a huge $50 million offer from Fulham. Real Madrid makes its decision on Vinicius Junior's contract renewal. Arsenal withdraws from the race to sign Vinicius after the player's decision. Real Madrid begins move for Manchester City star Rodri. Manchester United monitors Tchouaméni's future at Real Madrid.
But before we continue, don't forget to support the channel by hitting the like button, subscribing, and turning on notifications so you never miss the latest. Real Madrid news and updates. Hala Madrid, and now let's get back to the details.
Let's start with Gonzalo Garcia. The young Real Madrid striker has become one of the most interesting names in the current transfer market after impressing with his performances. Several clubs have started monitoring his situation, and Fulham appears to be one of the most serious teams interested in signing him. According to reports, the English club is preparing an attractive offer to convince both the player and Real Madrid. Fulham could offer a long-term contract with a salary of around 5 million euros per season, while the transfer fee could reach around 50 million euros. Real Madrid highly values Gonzalo Garcia's potential, but the club could consider the offer if it guarantees financial benefits and allows them to maintain control over the player's future, but through a buyback clause or other agreements. The big question remains, will Gonzalo Garcia choose to stay and fight for his place at Real Madrid, or will he accept a new challenge in the Premier League, where he could receive more playing time? Now, let's move to the biggest story, Vinicius Junior. Real Madrid remains determined to keep the Brazilian winger at the club, but negotiations over a new contract have not yet reached a final agreement. The main issue appears to be financial. Vinicius's representatives have presented important demands, while Real Madrid continues to follow its salary structure and does not want to create an imbalance inside the dressing room. The club considers Vinicius a key part of its future project, especially alongside stars such as Kylian Mbappe and Jude Bellingham. At the same time, there are no clear signs that Vinicius wants to leave Real Madrid. The Brazilian forward is reportedly focused on continuing his career at the Santiago Bernabéu. Meanwhile, Arsenal's interest in Vinicius appears to be fading. The English club was one of the teams linked with a possible move for the Brazilian star, but recent reports suggest that Arsenal now believes Vinicius is more likely to renew his contract with Real Madrid. Because of this, Arsenal has reportedly reduced its chances of making a huge offer for the player, especially because Vinicius has not shown any public desire to leave Spain. For Real Madrid, this situation strengthens their position in the renewal negotiations. Now we move to the most exciting transfer possibility, Rodri. Real Madrid has reportedly started exploring the possibility of signing Manchester City midfielder Rodri. The Spanish midfielder is considered one of the best players in the world in his position, thanks to his ability to control the game, organize the midfield, and provide defensive stability. Reports suggest that initial contacts have taken place between Real Madrid and Manchester City, while the Spanish club is studying a possible offer that could exceed 50 million euros. However, completing this deal will not be easy. Rodri remains a crucial player for Manchester City, and negotiations would require significant effort from both sides. For Real Madrid, adding Rodri would represent a major reinforcement for the midfield and could give the team a player capable of leading the next generation. Finally, let's talk about Aurélien Tchouaméni. The French midfielder continues to attract interest from Manchester United, who are monitoring his situation. Despite these reports, Real Madrid is not planning to sell Tchouaméni easily. The club sees him as an important part of the squad and believes he still has a major role to play in the future.